A University of KwaZulu-Natal student is appearing or has appeared in the Pinetown Magistrate Court in Durban today in connection with the murder of his roommate. Police say 24-year-old Samukelo Zondi was reported missing last Thursday by his girlfriend. His badly burnt body was discovered in bushes at the university's Westville campus. SABC News reporter Mlungisi Kumala joins us live. Thanks very much, Mlungisi. Of course, the proceedings have just been heard and there's going to be another bail hearing for him on the 21st of October. Please tell us more.
Yes, look, it was a very short court proceeding. In fact, from the very first time that the suspect entered inside court, he spoke to the judge and saying his dissatisfaction, that he was not happy that his family were not informed that he was going to appear in court today. And of course, the matter then was adjourned because his father just walked into the court. And then after about 5 minutes later, his father then emerged away from the holding cells, and the suspect then informed the court that he was happy to use a state legal representative until his family manages to get enough money for him to be represented in here in court. But what I can tell you about the suspects and about what transpired in court today, we were told that the suspect will undergo medical examination. We are not sure whether it's a psychiatric medical examination, but we're just given that information shortly. And then the judge, in fact, then said they are now also going to verify his address as well. I mean, these are all procedures. And of course, the matter was then postponed until the 21st of October, which is a Monday. Now, what I can also tell you, what also happened inside courts, that a number of students from the KwaZulu-Natal University were also in court. I mean, some of them saying that even right now, as we speak, lectures at their university, at the institution of higher learning, have been suspended temporarily, because we understand that currently they are now going to hold a massive rally within the institution. And they also informed us that come this Wednesday, there's going to be a memorial service in honor of the late Mr. Samukelo Zondi. So what happened today in court, those were just extremely quick proceedings. We understand now that the suspects will be represented by the state. I mean, look, is quite an interesting character. I mean, there has been some concerns by members of the public after a video of him circulated where he made a confession that he had indeed killed 24-year-old Zondi. But what really happened inside court was more or less a manifestation of what really the whole entire public has been saying. People are now speculating that he needs to go for a psychiatric medical examination, because at one stage in court he literally said to everybody that he thinks that the police have been extremely stupid. People in court are idiots because nobody informed his parents that he was going to appear in court. So he more or less felt as if there was a piece of injustice done on his behalf. But of course, later, 5 minutes later, then his father walked inside court. The judge then instructed the suspect that no, he must not address the court on his own. He must then speak to his lawyers, and after that, then the whole process went smoothly. Like I mentioned earlier on, the matter has been postponed until the 21st of October, which is Monday. This is where the suspect is expected to make his formal bail application. I mean, the big question is, look, he made a confession through a video. Can the court of law use the video? And the question is no. The court cannot use that video as a confession because it was not in a legal setting. He did not make his confession in front of a judge or in front of members of the SABC, so to speak.
Okay, Mlungisi, thank you very much for that update.